So I'm making this video to talk about how how people perceive me, or how I think being in a wheelchair, I'm seen. I think normally I'm actually seen pretty like anyone else, trying to just be a normal person or have a fun time. However, there are some times when I meet someone and just the way they approach me, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's offensive. It's not, nothing's offensive how you approach, but it's kind of obvious that um, it's obvious how people not look down at you. Like, it's how they look down at you. Not, of course, like they're judging you, but they look down at you kind of too much. You can look at someone in a wheelchair and not make it look like that the person in the wheelchair has to look up. It's kind of interesting when you see this, because I've had circumstances where someone approaches me and I feel like we're just having a conversation, and then someone else would approach me and they're either getting too close to me or they're standing too far away. And I understand that some people may have never communicated with people in wheelchairs, but that being said, I think people overanalyze everything. When you overanalyze stuff like that, it makes the person in the wheelchair feel, I don't really know what to do. I need to maybe reevaluate this person, at another time, because I understand that people don't know how to approach someone that they've never met before, and especially in a circumstance they've never been in. But when you're in a wheelchair, like, you're just like anyone else, and you see things that other people don't see. So, like, when people take a handicap spot, some people may not notice that, but we sure do, because those are our spots, and it makes our life a little bit harder to get in and out of cars and such. But it's just very interesting how some people treat, I don't want to say treat disabled people wrong, but some people just do some things that people overlook. And it's pretty telling how, like, when I talk about this with my wheelchair friends, they understand where I'm coming from. Where I talk about it with someone who's not in a wheelchair, and some people say, like, oh, well, you're making a big deal out of it. It's like, well, yeah, I can see where you think I'm making a big deal out of this, but it's not a big deal if you have the disability. I had 3 roommates in college, and one of them, or yeah, one or two of them, not really sure how many, they didn't lower the shower head at the in our communal shower that we all shared, and they said, well, you're able to get it down, so what's the big deal? The other thing was, yes, I was able to get it down, but it still was more challenging rather than if it was already down. I had to use the grab bar in the shower to lower it, and it was fine, but it's just something that, like, is a nice convenience when it's already lowered. I understand people don't see the world the way we see it, but that being said, I think there needs to be some type of an awareness about people with disabilities, just because we get overlooked in some ways, and it's just kind of irritating to like go through certain things and not have it either recognized or not have it be brought up. I mean, I could talk about the American Disabilities Act, but if I were to get on the ADA, I would have to, first off, review what it currently says, and then pinpoint some of the issues that I have with it. What I'm going to say about the American Disabilities Act right now, or I don't know if it's that act or if it's just the act of building codes, if a building is considered a historical building, they do not have to abide by the ADA because of the historical factor. But that is for another video. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, because I love making them, and it's just really interesting for me. Thank you, and have a great day.